We live? Well, let's do it. DEG. Granddaughter. 4:30 in the building. Yeah. Big game, we talk that. Made a path, we walk that. Skills max, streets got a bag, that's a real win. Never lost that, this dead end gaming. You know how we do. BZ and the granddad. That's player one, that's player two. New, we gon' talk about it. Review, we gon' talk about it. PlayStation, Xbox, Nintendo, we gon' talk about it. Can't forget that PC. Best around this web B. Special guest from 9/11 right up out that family tree. We got it. Sonic's traveling real fast. Leveled up, but we the final boss. No one else to go but this podcast. It's dead end gaming. Finna hit the mark. On point like the sharpest dart. If you tuned in, just know you smart. Press start. Yeah.
Yeah. We back, baby. We back, baby. Hey, as in the words of Granddad Willie, we back like hook crack because he know all about that.
I've never said that. I've never said those words.
He's always said that.
What?
You know what I'm saying? Granddad, he knows that brick talk, man. You know, like why you think we was out last week? Man?
Never
you
did
know what I'm saying?
landscaping. Never did landscaping in my life.
It was some brickwork he had to take care of. But as always, man. Thank y'all for listening. Thank you guys for watching. You are now listening to another episode of Dead End Gaming, episode 242. You know, I can't believe we almost through this year, bro. This is crazy. Man. It's like 2025 is like almost over. We like a month away from the Video Game Awards. Exactly a month away. December 11th. Shout out to the veterans, man. Happy Veterans Day to all the folks that serve, that put their life on the line for my freedoms, for Granddad's freedom, for his family freedom, everybody, for all of us. So shout out to all the veterans out there, man. We appreciate y'all. But yes, episode 242, we doing like like Granddad mentioned before, the pre-stream, the pre-show. This is one big chunky episode. We still got another episode we're going to record next week. Well, he is, because I'm going to be out supporting my Hawks, supporting my Pistons, going against the Hawks. So I'm looking forward to that. Me and the wife going to the game. But
nice.
Yes, man. Of course, you know, I'm not doing this show by myself. I got Granddad Willie with me.
Granddaughter, 1,000 hours. We back at it. You thought we was going to be gone forever? No, brother.
Right.
No way. No way.
Right, you know what I'm saying? Hey. You better tell him. You better tell him, man.
Look. We just around the corner. You know, you just got to call. That's all you got to do.
Just gotta call, huh?
Right, you just got to pick up the phone, and we out there.
That man talking like we the neighborhood Ghostbusters or something.
Hey, look. Hey, it was just Halloween now. Come on, you know.
Yeah, it was. It sure was just Halloween, man. But, you know, as always, man, appreciate you guys' patience. Like I said, we apologize for last week. You know, life stuff happened. We couldn't record our podcast episode. So because I'm going to be out next week, I hit up Granddad. I said, come on, we got to shoot a podcast because we haven't shot nothing for this month yet. Right. So I was like, come on, let's go ahead and get us the episode in. Plus, there's been some stuff happening because the news was definitely musty last week. So there's been some stuff coming up. To this week that we can talk about. Like I think we're gonna touch on the delay again for Grand Theft Auto 6. Black Friday deals is coming up. You know, we got Black Friday, you know, gaming. This is where a lot of gamers who don't like to spend full price on games, this is a good time for them to buy some games, whether if it's like a major game or indie games. This is a great time to purchase some games if you're a gamer. So we're gonna talk about some Black Friday deals. And PS5 is trying to label themselves as one of the GOAT, if not the GOAT console when it comes to sales, man. So we're going to talk about PS5 outselling every damn body out here in the world. And then, of course, we're going to do live questions from you fans. Of course, you can always ask the questions in the pod question queue. But if not, you can if you want to be dragged in and be on the show, be a part of the show, talk with us. We'll let you guys know. You can drag you into the question queue and we'll pop you into the show and you can ask a question live on the air.
Yes.
So with that being said, of course, you know, the beginning of the show, we like to talk about the past week, what games we've been playing. I know I've been gaming like crazy. You want me to start first, bro?
I mean, you got a plethora. You got a plethora. So he sent me his list a couple weeks ago before. So we'll start there. So we'll start with that.
Since since we recorded last week, I streamed like twice, bro. Like I'm out here. I've been out here streaming and stuff on my channel.
I saw
so yeah, it's crazy, man.
This boy out here streaming.
Yeah, bro. I'm out here. I was out here streaming, bro. So I'm trying to think what I don't even know which one you clicked on first.
Hold on. Now that I think about it, I only got two games, bro. Let me just get my little shit out the way.
Let me get
my little shit out the way, and I can move. I can step aside. Let you rock, bro.
Okay.
Because you got a whole journey here. So let me start off with mine. So me, I've been out here playing as much as I can. So I finally, about a couple of weeks ago, about a week and a half, 2 weeks ago, I beat Ghost of Yotei. Amazing game. It's done. Platinumed. All the birds, all the shrines, all that's done. I'm not going to show the final bosses against people who are still playing it, but I did want to show a clip of this duel. This is the duel at the mountaintop with the snowy mountaintop. I wanted
to ask you. Okay, I'm sorry. Go ahead.
No, so I'm just going to show the clip. This is me. It took me a couple times. He got the better of me at moments, but this is me playing the Tazo, I think is his name, or top. I forget. Mm-hmm. I think it's Tazo or Takezo. Yeah. So this is the Takezo fight on top of the mountaintop. Now you have to get a certain gear set and a certain level to be able to play him.
He was fast as hell, bro. Yeah. He was fast, wasn't he?
He was quick. So yeah, you got to be on point. So it took me a few times to really get him. I just stick and move. Pick my spots. This fight took 4 whole minutes for me to do because I was taking my time because I was trying to when I first started fighting him, I was just trying to rush in and be the aggressor. But I realized that ain't gonna work. That ain't gonna work for him. So I had to really just pick my spots. Make sure I switched up the weaponry when need be. Had my throwables on deck. Make sure I had had my life bar ready and just work them. Just find the spots that I need to. But because I feel like this is the toughest duel in the game, honestly.
Bruh. Okay, thank you. Okay, so that's what I wanted to ask you.
Yeah.
I feel like if I was to nitpick, I guess, or have a quote unquote negative critique on this game,
yeah,
I wish this dude was like the last boss. Like I wish he was like Queen Valkyrie. You know how when you complete the God of War and stuff, and then you got this boss, you going this just somewhere out in you don't know where, and then you fighting this boss that's tougher than every boss. I feel like this dude was tougher than every single boss fight throughout the game. No, he was the toughest. He was the toughest, bro. And that was my only thing.
Even Lord Saito was easier than him.
Yeah, and see, I fought him kind of early, so it looked like you fought him kind of a little bit late in the game. I fought him when I only had 2 weapons, bro. I only had 2 weapons when I fought him.
I've waited so long to go back to the main story because I was exploring and doing all the side missions. So by the time I got back to the main missions, I had all the weapons. Pretty much my whole skill tree was pretty much just unlocked. I was ready. Ain't no way I was losing. So when I went and fought Saito, I had all I had the proper armor. I had the armor that you can deflect bullets, all that shit. I had everything that I needed to get to fight him. So, but this fight here, the Takezo fight, was still this is me after beating the main game. So I went back to him, and it was still tough. It was still it took me a few tries to get to him.
Dog, when I fought him, it took me he probably killed me at least 10 times before I finally got him, man. He was whooping. I was like, man, this dude is so fast. I was like, bro, what is happening here?
Yeah, because what happened with him? Well, what happened with me was before I beat the game, before I was fully decked out, I went up there and tried to fight him, and I fought him 2 times. I was like, oh, I ain't ready for him at all. So I said, let me come back to him.
Oh, so you came back. Okay.
And then it took me about 10 more times. So it took me about 12 tries to get him. So yeah,
and it was dope as how when it get cold, it started affecting your health. Yep. That shit was crazy, bro. So that shit was so crazy.
Really be on point with them parries and
bro.
Because you got a sliver of health because of the cold, which I thought was a cool element. that they incorporated.
Yeah, it was, man. But that's my. I wish he was like you fight him last. Like I wish that was just somebody you just be like you had to complete like do a side quest in order to finish it, or like towards the end, and you can just got to go back and fight him or something. Yeah. Oh man, that'd have been so dope. I'm telling you, that'd have been so dope.
No, for sure. That'd have been so dope. And technically, I think that's why I did it this way. Is why I made him like the last fight, because I feel like he just felt like he was gonna be the toughest opponent to duel. Because when I was doing the Yotei 6, I was like, okay, they're not that tough, and I think because I was already so advanced and kitted out, but yeah, even still, he was a pain in the ass to
I can't, man. I was so curious what you thought of that boss, because that was one thing I forgot to ask you after because it's funny how we both completed this game around the same time. Because when you text me, you were like I finished Ghost. I was like, bro, I just finished it too. Like that shit is crazy.
We was locked in, brother.
We were locked in, bro.
Speaking of locked in, let me see what I'm locked into now, right now. And look, the streets was telling me, the world was telling me. And I finally got on it. Claire Obscure Expedition 33 is here, y'all. It's bruh. So, man,
what you think? What you think?
So I'm gonna show you. This is the first boss fight, which is the. I don't know if you got to. I don't know how far you are, but this is the first. This is the first like official boss fight.
I just finished this area called Floating Waters. I finished that area.
So you probably way ahead of me. So I'm gonna just show y'all. First of all. Yeah, y'all. So again,
shout out to Majestic.
Shout out to Majestic. Shout out to everybody. This is me out here, like, look, doing my thing. I love this combat system. Like, I love this combat system, bro. Like, I've never been opposed to turn-based games, but something about this. You gotta be locked in. Like the dodging, you gotta be locked in. The parrying. Is a whole new dynamic, bro. And then the decision making you got to make based on, like, okay, do I want to buff my partner so I can get them to get? So like I had to you got to make those decisions, bro. I love it. I love it.
I love it. I love it too.
I'm in there.
Yeah, I like it too. I think that's what I like about it too, because it's like you got to stay locked in. It's not like one of those things you just press a button, sit there, wait, okay, then just do it. No, bro, you gotta be you gotta be engaging even when you're not attacking.
The entire time.
And like you said, the combat is so. I was like, wait a minute, what is wrong with me? I'm liking this turn. Like,
bro, it's not the same. It's different.
It's not the same. Different. Yeah. Bro. And then see when Majestic was like, man, I got homies that don't like turnstile games that like this game. So I was like, man, let me try this out. Let me try it out, because 2025 has been number heat. So I like, let me try this out, bro.
But look at your boy. Man, I ain't even look at you. I immediately locked in, bro. Like, look at the dodges, the dodging, the weaving, the decision making. I'm a parry guy. I'm a parry guy. I'm both right now, bro. Depending on the situation, how I'm feeling that day. But look, and then I'm like, okay, let me go ahead and give a little energy. Like, bro, look at me.
Yeah.
Look at me.
Yeah.
Look what I'm doing. Look at your boy. Look at your boy. Come on now. Come on. I'm telling you. Hey, Beans, you was right. Majestic was. Everybody was right. I'm all in, bro. Only thing about this, I was a little worried because it took a minute for the game to get going, because like the opening is so much story, a lot of talking. Yep. I'm like, this is a lot. Yep. So I was like, this is a lot of dialogue. But once you get in that motherfucker, once you in there, you in it. Oh, you in it, bro. You in there, and it's like, bro, I love. And the skill tree is dope. The way that you can like way you can upgrade and the weaponry and their traits and abilities, you can interchange them with each other, bro. How do we not know about this when this came out earlier this year, bro? I'm so upset. Yeah. I'm glad we're on it now, but I'm so upset in us that we weren't on this earlier in the year when this dropped. But better late than never. But this is feeling very near. This is how I felt when Nier Automata. I didn't play Nier Automata when it first came out, and I fucked up. Yep. I feel the same way playing this, because that's how it was too. Because this is good. This is real good. This is making this is making me rethink a lot of things about this list, bro. Because I'm like, and I'm not even that far into the game, but I want to go play it again now. I want to leave right now and go play more, but we got to do this. But I'm telling you, bro. Fire.
That's what's so crazy about it, right? It's like, man, we haven't even got like super deep into it. And it's like, man, this shit is fire.
It's just once you get into the gameplay of it, it's so good, bruh. It's like, because at first when I was like, why is this taking so long to start? Like, but once I was like really like going on the expedition, I was like, okay, I get it now.
Yep,
I get it.
Come on, brother.
Hey,
come on to the dark side.
Hey, y'all was right. The streets was talking, and I listened.
Man,
and y'all
come
was
on
correct.
to the dark.
I'm already
come
there.
on to the dark side.
Darkness is here. Darkness is here. So that's all. So that's all. And then we also and B, you'll show the clip, but also last gaming week, me and B played Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles Splintered Fate, which was the roguelike Hades-like Ninja Turtles game. We had to figure some things out.
We had to figure some things out because it was a little rough.
Once we did,
it was a little rough.
We got on track. So B, I'm pretty sure he has a clip of that. So we'll show you that.
You can play that. You can play that one first.
So we'll
you can play that one first.
So last gaming week we played TMNT Splintered Fate. Like I said, it's a roguelike, very similar and akin to like a Hades. Very fun. You can pick whatever turtle you want. Also, I think you can pick Casey Jones as well. And you just run through these different layers and zones, and then you get different perks and buffs and traits and abilities that you can decide from. You can do like fire and water and robotic and all these other stuff. And there's boss fights in between every zone. So yeah, very, very fun. So yeah, it was a good time. I enjoyed it. So like I said, we started off in the wrong hood. We went to the wrong place at first because we started off in like that. I don't know what that area was we started off in, but once we figured out where we really needed to go, we was in there. So yeah,
we was good, bro. We was good. Yeah, Beans and Christian. I was definitely had my nose up to Expedition 33. I fucking love it. I love it.
Hey, y'all was right.
I love it.
But yeah, so
y'all was right.
Y'all was right. Look, that's why we love this podcast, because y'all put us on. Like, not only do we put y'all on, y'all put us on the things that we may not know.
Y'all put us on too.
Yeah, so it's a fair exchange, and we appreciate that, because like I said, I would have never played that game if y'all wouldn't put me onto it for sure. I would have slipped through the cracks. Same thing with this game, Splintered Fate. I was like, this game came out a while ago, but like, it's fun. It's a lot of fun. Like, especially if you like your roguelikes, this is a good game. And if you're a Ninja Turtles fan, a lot of callbacks, a lot of cool things about it. And it's just it's like any other roguelike. It works. It's functional. So if you haven't played this one, I suggest it too. I kind of cheated. I told B this off stream. I kind of low key cheated. And played.
He said I cheated.
I played this game. So here's what happened. I was waiting for Expedition 33 to download. So I said, well, while I'm waiting for it to download, let me play something else. So I fired this back up on some shits and giggles, and I ended up getting further than me and B got solo dolo. I ended up making it to, I don't know if this is the actual final version, but I made it to the shredder. He whooped my ass. It wasn't pretty, but I made it, and I stopped right there. So I'm gonna well, me and B will probably run this back. There's another roguelike game that we're looking towards, and B's already started playing it, but we might end up running that one before we get back to this one. But yeah, definitely a good game if you're into the roguelikes, and me and B had a good time with it for sure. Let's see. What else? What else you got, brother?
Speaking of roguelikes, it's a new roguelike slash beat 'em up that I've been hooked on.
B gonna put me on to this one. We might play this for the gaming stream.
Called Absalom. I think I'm saying that right. Man, let me and it came out last month. It just came out last month.
It literally just dropped. Yeah.
Bruh.
Hold on. Wait for it to load up.
Okay, and the reason, and yeah, so shout out when I was streaming Ninja Gator 4, which that's also the games I play. I got a clip of that too. Shout out to DeMarco, I think that was his name, his Twitch name. He was telling me we was in the Twitch chat, and he was just talking about different games he was into that we like. So he mentioned like, man, you play Aslam? I was like, nah. He like, man, you gotta play that shit. That shit crazy. I was like, really? He like, man, I'm telling you. And then someone else co-signed him. So then when I saw the price tag on it, I'm like, this game ain't even a lot. I say, okay, let me try it. What's the worst can happen? Man, I think I texted you. I was like, bruh, you gotta play.
No, look, whenever B finds something new, I know a text message is not far away, and he gonna disrupt my whole flow. I'll be having plans, y'all, of how I'm gonna play video games, and B come out.
I'm sorry.
He be throwing like, hey, I heard about this one. Like, bruh.
I'm sorry, bruh.
I want it. I'm gonna get it.
This game is fire, bro. It is so much. It is so much fun. The combinations and stuff that you be doing in there, man. It should. It's so damn sweet. This shit is dope as hell. It's so dope, bro. Yeah, I like the art design on there. You know, it's dope, man. This game is so much fun. Oh my god, this game is so much fun. It took me away from Hades 2, though. I've been wanting to get back in Hades 2, and this took me away from Hades 2, bro.
Hey man, look, that's what I'm saying though. Like all these games are coming out, and they're not all like these high level, big name games. These are games that are like just really good indie games or under the radar games that are just as good or just as fire. That's what I love right now.
I'm like, bro, this game has been crazy.
Oh yeah,
but I'm loving it. I'm loving it, man. I'm loving it. So yeah, I told Granddad, I said, man, this is a perfect game for us to stream. Perfect game for us to stream, bro.
Next gaming stream, we might run this game because I'm gonna cop it this week. I'm gonna get my own little taste of it, so I can kind of know so I can catch up to B, and then me and B gonna try to run it and see what we can do with it. But yeah, for sure, I'm already in because it looks exactly like the type of game I want to play. So yeah.
Oh my god, yes, fire game. Yeah, the next one, I think I said I mentioned I was streaming this one a couple of times, Ninja Gaiden 4. Bruh. I mean, I know your plate is full.
Bro, leave me alone, bruh. Leave me alone. This next year,
I'm
bro.
not even,
this next year. Push this to next year, bro.
Yeah, I know. But bruh, that Ninja Gaiden 4. That Ninja Gaiden 4 is fire, and I think this clip. I think this is the clip where I was fighting Ryu, the original. Because I'm playing as a different character on here, but then I think at some point I'm gonna play as Ryu, the original Ninja Gaiden character. Bruh, this game, fire. I'm talking about smoke, action. That's my type of shit, bruh. Smoke, action, everything, bruh. I don't know if you got the footage, but
I got it up.
Yes, bro. This game is so damn dope, dog. This shit is so damn dope, bro. It's so damn dope. I was like, man, this is gonna be so tough. And I remember seeing trailers for this. I was like, man, I can't wait to play. Something about this game just made me be like, man, I think this shit gonna be fucking dope. And it is. It exceeded my expectations of, bro, how dope that shit is, man. This game is so much fucking fun. The boss fights, everything about it is just so much fun, bro. So much fun. I love
crazy,
it, bro. Bruh, it is off the chain. Off the chain. So it's just like, Nier Automata mixed with Devil's May Cry, mixed with what other game I'm forgetting. But it's just nothing but smoke, bro. Nothing but smoke. So yeah, that's another game I've been playing. I've been getting busy, man. Next one, of course, you can click this one, Expedition 33. Playing some more of this, and I was fighting some bosses and stuff in the floating waters. That's one of the areas. I finally completed it though, off stream a few days ago. But man, Expedition 30.
This is one of the games you streamed?
No, I was just saying off stream. Like I didn't stream it, but like I finally finished the flying waters area. And I fought the main boss in that area, and I completed it. So but you'll see as you get deeper, you'll see what I'm talking about when it'd be like different areas. But yeah, I finished the floating waters, and that shit was fucking crazy. I love. Man, you know what's so satisfying too on that game when you parry and then you come back and hit them with a counter attack, bruh. That is so sad because what I try to do, I try to make sure I learn the patterns first, like they fighting patterns. Yeah, and then I'll be like, okay, bet. Let me see how I'm gonna parry this shit. And man, when I parry him, that shit is like the best feeling in the world.
I was cursing motherfuckers. I was like, yeah, you bitch. I was like, bro, I was already in, bro. I'm sitting there just like
because I'm into it.
I'm so into it, bro. And then when I was first learning how to like get my dodges and parries in, because you got the window is real short. So like if you miss it. If you miss it just by a little bit, you're gonna miss it. So I was like, damn, bro, I know I hit it. So it's like, but it is so rewarding. Them parries. But I know some maybe I'm wrong because I'm not as far as you, but I know some attacks you can't parry. You can only dodge them.
No, you can't. You can only dodge or jump. Right. Or whatever.
So I know it just depends on like how the attack looks. Again, you gotta learn their patterns and learn how they, what they do. But once you do that, man, fire.
Man, look. Let me tell you something, bruh. That shit is so wild, man. Yeah, man. Look at that.
Look
man,
at that, Look at us playing all these games, bro. Come on.
Playing all these games, bro. Another one. This was another one I streamed on my channel recently. Is Shinobi, Art of Vengeance. Another one. Another game, bro.
Bro, you got so much on the plate, bro. You at the buffet right now.
Bruh, it's just so much games, bruh. Like I said, I ain't even get a chance to touch Hades too. Usually, I usually touch Hades too at some point during the week. Nah, bruh, I've been these other games been getting my and remember when I first started playing Hades too, I was like, bruh, this shit better than the first one. I said I didn't know they was gonna do that, but man, so yeah, this is one of the boss fights I've had in Shinobi. This game, another one, smoke. Fast pace. I love the combinations in here. I like the different skill sets you can have with your swords and stuff, man. Bro, this shit is so much. It's so dope. It's another one, another fun game, and I like how they got that old school feel with like new school graphics almost. Like you know what I'm saying. I love that. That's what I love about this one, man. This shit is so fucking dope. So I've been busy, man. I've been out here busy, bro, gaming.
You ain't done yet. You got more.
I ain't done. I got two more clips. Two more clips. Okay, so the next one, I fired this game back up because now they did an update, a 2.0, and let me tell you something. Undisputed. It's starting to get the comeback award. Like almost, you know how like when Cyberpunk. Remember how Cyberpunk first came out? It was kind of clunky and all that stuff, and now it just ended up being like such an amazing game. Yeah. I feel like with some of these updates they've been doing in here is undisputed, and they got way more boxes now. Way more boxes now, bro.
Yeah, like I heard they got some new licenses for some new boxers and stuff like that. My concern with roster.
The roster is strong, and the stamina is not. I remember when this game first came out, and like I remember the stamina used to be like so unbalanced, where you'd be like, "Wait a minute, like I barely threw any punches. How to do?" And then my computer, been swinging for the fences. How did he still have more stamina? Oh, they fixed all that. That's
what caused me to stop playing this game because like once I had a career mode and I won all the titles. I did all that, and then I was just doing fights for the sake of doing fights. But then when they did that first patch, where pretty much like the stamina was already bad, but it was worse because now you got a box, and it was boring to box because you had to like jab.
It's better.
Jab.
It's better,
and it was like this is not fun. This is like I know this is like technical boxing, but like it's not fun. So I stopped playing it. So now that you're telling me that they changed and fixed that stuff, I'm gonna fire it back up and see what they're talking about.
They fixed it. And the good thing about the career now, so like say if you created, like I said, with all the boxes and the fighters they added, when you start your career, you can import those boxes if you want to. It's gonna ask you like, hey, how many boxes you want to have in your, in your during your career. So that way, as you going up your career, you can fight some of those big names or whatever. So
you can fight new opponents. So you can have new opponents to fight and stuff like that too.
You can have new opponents to fight, and you can have the real opponent, like the opponents that they added. Like I said, they got Manny Pacquiao in there now. It's a lot of boxes they didn't put in there now, bro. And you can add them on into your career, and you can de-age them. So like instead of them starting off at age 38, they're gonna start off young, just like you at 18. So as you're going up the ranks, they're gonna be sitting, and they're gonna be sitting there. And when it's time for you to fight them, you're gonna go ahead and you're gonna be fighting them big names, bro. So and now you can go up and down in weight class. So like say if you
fought in the middleweight, I wanted to do too. That was what I was mad about. You couldn't change weight classes.
I'm telling you. So say like if you undisputed in the middleweight, you'd be like, oh, you know what? I didn't did everything I did in this middleweight. Let me go up. You can either go up to light heavyweight or you can go down to welterweight, like if you want to. You know what I'm saying? Like
finally,
I'm telling you, bro.
I was stuck in because I think I was a welterweight. I was a welterweight, and I was stuck in that division. I was like, I want to move up. Bruh. We can't move up. I'm like, why can't I move up a weight class? Like this is, I'm done here. I done beat everybody. I done won all the titles.
Yep.
Like let me move up, and they didn't have that function. So bet
you can go up now, brother.
Good shit.
You can go up now, brother. So yes, I'm telling you, it's making a Cyberpunk comeback, which some people predicted that it was that when Undefeated came out and it was kind of like clunky, people was like, it's gonna get better. Like it's like people they gonna keep updating the game and it's gonna get better, and yeah, it's gotten better. It's definitely a lot better now than it was when it first came out. And then the last game, bruh. So Hollow Knight. I did one of the, I ain't gonna say hardest, but one of the craziest like jumping, I guess, boards or jumping sequences or whatever. Oh my god, man! You got to play. Yes, bruh, man.
This looks like it's gonna.
This game is so fucking amazing.
Oh man,
you just look at this,
bro.
No,
wait, you can't hit those spikes, right? You can't hit those spikes at all, right?
Can't hit those spikes at all, brother.
Oh man.
Now I will say this is not my first try. This I just so happened to record this, and this was like my 10th, 11th try, maybe. I think, bro. Or maybe even more than that. It may be even more than that. Maybe even more than that. But yeah, I just so happened to get this one. I thought I did. I think I did get hit. Hold on, I think I did get hit. Probably. I think I did. I can't remember what this clip.
Shit is a lot,
bruh. I'm telling you.
No, they OD with this, bro. That's crazy.
Yeah, they OD. Man, crazy. But you know, Hollow Knight always gonna have them areas where you be like, man, what the fuck? Like you gotta be precise. You gotta jump. I thought it was some enemies. Okay, this is it. I think this is where I think I had got hit. I think I touched the spike. You'll see. But the good thing though, at least they didn't start me over. They started me like in the halfway point.
Yeah.
When I had got hit.
Unfair. Yeah, that would have been crazy.
Yeah, but yeah, that would have been. Yeah, I would have been so mad if I had to start that all over. But they kind of like had me in the halfway point. Cause yeah, right there. Yep. Mm-hmm. Yeah, I had hit and I had to start over. Crazy. I mean, started the halfway start. But yeah, bruh. But this game, another one. I'm gonna sound like DJ Khaled. Another one that's like every time I'm like, bro, this shit is crazy. Like, how am I gonna come up with a list? How am I gonna come up with a list of all this heat, bro? All this heat. And you know, Hollow Knight, I put that in Ori and the Will of the Wisps is like one of my favorite all-time games in this genre. So yeah, this is special for me, bro. I had to get it in. Playing this one. Like I said, this game is taking me away from Hades, man. I'm kind of mad.
Hey, man, look, I'm not gonna probably touch this game until next year. Like, cause it's too much going on.
You're not gonna touch the next year.
Bro, I get you. It's November, bro. I got 33. Now I gotta do Absalom. I still want to try to squeeze in Little Nightmares if I can, cause I've been really wanting to play that. Hades 2, bro. We got 2 months. Mad. We got 2 months, bro. So it's gonna be some games gonna have to go by the wayside.
Yeah, bro. So that's what I've been playing over the past. Like I said, y'all saw a couple of these gaming streams because I streamed a couple times. So yeah, man, I've been out here, bro. I've been out here gaming like crazy. So don't ever question my religion. Don't ever question my religion, bruh.
Hey man, say I'll be up in the views. I'll be in the views.
Yeah, I know people was asking like, man, how I'm gaming with a wife, man. She's very understanding, man. Like she know I have my own like man cave. She got her own room in this house. Like we both be separate. You know,
like look,
yeah.
She know, it does seem, because I can see why people, because it does seem, because you play a lot of games. Like, dang, bro, how you just be playing games? Like, I'm pretty sure B's probably he's got a system in place. And
yeah, I do.
He's got a system in place where he can kind of like get his time in, play his games, and then do his thing. Because I have to say, I'm similar too. Because like we got lives, we got jobs, I got a kid, he's got a wife. Like, so we gotta find spots to be able to play where we can.
Mm-hmm. So. And she let me find those spots. She let me. Mm-hmm. She know like this is my, when I'm gaming, it's my getaway, it's my, it's my relaxation or whatever. So yeah, no, she don't trip at all. Yeah. She don't trip at all.
W wife.
She encourages it. You know what I'm saying? So
as she should. As she should.
Yeah. Yeah. So I ain't tripping. I married a good one. I got a good one.
There you go.
I got a good one.
All right. You know who is tripping? Maybe you know who is tripping? Rockstar.
Who tripping?
Rockstar. They tripping, bro. We all know the news.
Why they tripping?
Let's go ahead and get into it. But we all know the big news that happened this past week. Rockstar done did it again. They like, hey, bruh. Hey, you remember that game we were supposed to drop next year in May?
You remember?
My guy.
They like.
Actually, we gonna need to holler at you in November. November 19th to be exact, y'all. Grand Theft Auto 6 has now been pushed back to now a year from today, from this time now, a little over a year from today, Grand Theft Auto 6 will come out. Now, we were expecting this game to first originally come out this year. Then they pushed it back to May of 2026. And we were upset about that. And now they're saying we need 6 more months, brother. Here's what they said. Hi, everyone.
6 more months.
Let's read what their statement is. Hi, everyone.
6.
Crazy. Grand Theft Auto 6 will now release on Thursday, November 19th, 2026. We are sorry for adding additional time to what we realize has been a long wait time. You think? 13 years? That's a little long, yeah. But these extra months will allow us to finish the game with the level of polish you have come to expect and deserve. We want to thank you again for your patience and support. While the wait is a little longer, we are incredibly excited for players to experience the sprawling state of Leonida, I don't know, I'm probably saying her name wrong, and the return of modern-day Vice City. Sincerely, Rockstar Games. So, what they're saying is, nigga, wait.
What they saying, bro?
They saying,
pretty
fuck
much.
you, nigga, wait. Because they know we gonna wait. Here's the thing. Does this game even exist, bro?
It's becoming a detox. It's becoming a detox of gaming.
This is the detox of the gaming industry. Without a doubt.
It's becoming a detox of gaming, bro.
It is definitely the detox of the gaming industry. Now, mind you, this game has to come out because I know they've shown a lot of money out. I heard a report that they said like this pushback is going to cost Rockstar like 50 or 60 million dollars in delays and fees and stuff like that because of delays and whatnot. But they got it. Rockstar got so much money, that's nothing to them probably. But
they got it.
Here's the thing. Like, and bro, I don't know how long exactly they've been working on this game since Grand Theft Auto 5 came out. I mean, we know it's been 13 years since Grand Theft Auto 5 released. I'm going to give it, say, they didn't start working on this game until probably
2017, 2018?
2017, 2018, sometime within the PS4 generation.
Well, and then you got to think, hold on, because when did Red Dead Redemption came out? That came out like in 2018, I think. So maybe since after Red Dead Redemption 2
let's say
that was a big release. That was a big release
technically. So after Red Dead, we'll give them a year. We'll say 20. I'll be nice. Let's say 2019. So 6 years. 6 years they've had to start and complete this game. Now, 6 years is a lot of time to make a game. Now,
it is.
It's a lot of time. And we know Grand Theft Auto is a game that is very, 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 very detailed. It's got a lot of things about it. It's like it's a world within itself. Okay? And GTA 5 became such a monster. The online, the game itself, it grew into something so big that it put so much pressure on Rockstar with this game to deliver. I think Rockstar themselves is sort of like not too sure that they're gonna live up to the hype. So they're giving themselves as much time as possible to make sure. But like at some point, now you're just toying with the emotions of the fans who've been waiting and waiting and waiting. We already know you're gonna charge a crazy price tag for this game. We already seen the trailers. They've given us 2 trailers so far. We're probably gonna get a 3rd trailer in May, which was when we were probably supposed to get the game. So they're probably gonna give us another trailer. And I'm like, okay, at that whatever that trailer is, I want to see some actual gameplay. Like, don't give me no cinematic story trailer again. Bump all that.
They're gonna try to do that to death.
Yeah, they're gonna do that to death. Like, no, we need to see actual gameplay. We need to see real gameplay. Because now, what are we doing? Like, y'all gave us the time, and we kind of felt like it wasn't gonna be in 2025 because y'all didn't give a date, and then y'all pushed it back and y'all gave us an actual date. But okay, perfect. You got plenty of time to get this game out. And now you need 6 more months to polish things. What are you polishing? This shit should be polished already. The game should be done. Like, what are we missing? What else are we missing? Is it an online thing? I think it might be an online functionality because they would probably want to release along with online. I'm pretty sure the base game is done at this point. The base game has to be done at this point. There's no crazy. There's no way it can't be.
Let me ask you. So like with them being pushed back to November,
Yeah.
and I know I think Wolverine was supposed to be coming out. They say fall of 2026.
Right.
If you Insomniac, do you make some adjustments? Because I think it's some other games that's kind of making their adjustments based on the release of Grand Theft Auto 6.
Well,
because unpopular opinion for me, I'm still playing Wolverine first, even if it does come out around the same time.
No,
I am. I'm sorry.
Wolverine.
I know that's the unpopular opinion. Yeah, I know that's the unpopular opinion, but I'm playing Wolverine way before I play Grand Theft Auto 6. Sorry.
GTA 6, their time was in May. That was the time. So now that they push the fall, now they get moved to the side and Wolverine is first. I don't think. Well, here's the thing with Wolverine. Personally, I don't want Wolverine to get pushed back because we've been waiting so long for that game too. I don't know if it's a good idea for them to move it up because the game might not be ready for scheduled movement. That's why they gave it a fall release.
You don't want to go up against that monster though, man.
There's nothing you can do, but there's nothing you can do. Like at some point, like we get it. GTA 6 is going to take over the world. It's kind of like, okay, look at it this way. That's a big monster.
True,
but you can't look at them as competition because it's a different stratosphere. It's a different stratosphere. They're not gonna. Nobody is beating GTA 6 when it comes out. Nobody is beating them.
That's what I'm saying. You're gonna take away some of them sales though, guaranteed.
Nobody's gonna. Okay, look. Let me ask you this question. Aside from us. GTA 6 community there's a community of people who just play GTA 5. Kind of like 2K, kind of like Madden, kind of like Call of Duty. There's a set of people who just play GTA. Okay, those are the diehards. They're buying that game regardless. Then you got people like us who play everything. Okay, is GTA going to stop you from buying Wolverine?
No, not me. No.
Okay, right. Is Wolverine gonna stop you from buying GTA? Not playing, but getting the game, but copping the game. Not playing it at the moment, but getting the game in general. Are you saying I'm not? Are you? Well,
it depends if the online stuff is ready or right away. Like if the online play is there, then I'm gonna still end up getting it. Like you say, I might not play it right away, but I'm gonna still get it and still get back.
They just need the sale. They just need your sale, brother. They don't care when you play it. They just need your sale. They just need your money out the gate.
Well, but they better have the online feature from out the gate.
But the point I'm trying to make is, regardless of when Wolverine comes out or any other game of that fact, they're not outselling GTA 6. They're not outselling, and they shouldn't be going in trying to outsell. They could probably be a better game, more critically acclaimed, more award winning, but from a sheer sales and consumer standpoint, no matter when that game drops next year, nothing is outselling that game that year. That game is going to sell. That game is going to make so much money within the first week to a month. It's going to be insane.
Bruh. Insane.
So the thing is, you're gonna have the initial flood of everybody gonna be streaming GTA 6. Everybody gonna be talking about GTA 6. Everybody's gonna be playing and doing this on GTA 6. And what these other games like Wolverine have to do, if they still decide to come out that same time, but they gotta weather that storm. And don't drop. If you want to push it back a month, don't drop the same month. Give them a month to live, maybe 2. Give them a month or 2 to live and get that initial GTA 6 fever out, and then you can drop. So let's say GTA 6 drops in November. Fuck it. Then give Wolverine December, or if you can push it up to October, or if you can push it up to late August, if it's not going to mess up the game. But give yourself time to either before the wave or after the wave comes down. But if Wolverine was smart, if they're trying to worry about sales, do not drop that game the same week as GTA 6. But it's not going to matter when, because nobody's going to outsell that game no matter what. So they just need to worry about not getting smothered by the publicity and the hype of that game. That's what's going to kill them. It's not necessarily nobody's going to want to play, because people are going to want to play Wolverine. The game looks amazing, but what's going to happen is Insomniac and Sony don't want bad first week or first month sales reports and make it seem like their game was a flop, when they obviously dropped it at the same time as the biggest game that's ever released in the past decade that people have been waiting for forever, and it's been pushed back to no end. So and the price tag is going to be higher for GTA 6. You know Wolverine's going to be a $70 game. That 72, the deluxe edition probably $80. They're talking about a $200 GTA 6. And you know people going to pay that.
Bruh, did you see this video? It's gonna be a lot of money. You see this video? This is a video on Instagram where these guys was like, "Okay, what you think costs more to make? You know, GTA 6 or Infinity Wars?" No, and like GTA 6, I think cost somewhere like $2.5 billion to make, bruh. That game is gonna be $120 out the box.
Oh yeah, no, if that game is definitely gonna be one and some change, a little north of one, maybe two, depending, because they're gonna have deluxe editions and stuff like that. But the problem, here's the thing: we know that we all expect that. The thing is now is that the only thing that's going to really hurt Rockstar is if this game is just generally not fun or good. If this game has an ass story, if the story mode is ass and the online is not ready, no, because think about it. The story they built this story to be something like really like a movie, like a cinematic, and we're going back to Vice City. So they're building this up to be like an amazing cinematic game experience just on the story. And now you throw on the online, that online has to be crisp and ready day one. They can't hit us with the online will be here in a month or online will be here, because people not gonna go for that. They gonna want to hop online day one. And with all this time that's passed, it should be ready on day one. Now, will that affect people playing the story? Yeah, some people probably won't even touch the story. They'll probably just go straight online and want to do their thing. But that's two separate things. They're still going to get their sell for the game. But I feel like GTA 6, if they want to knock this out the park and not have leave no room for error, especially with all these pushbacks, everything needs to be ready day one. There should be nothing left out. Zero left out.
Everything. So you say everything, huh?
Story, online, all the stuff that you need that people want, it should be in that game day one. Rockstar should not be saying we will bring this in a month or next year or wait for this mode to come out. Nah, you got to be ready out the gate, because there's no reason why you shouldn't be in it 7 years now. We're going into 7-8 years on this game of possible development. Almost a decade of development. You need to be ready, especially when you know how much money that's going to be coming your way, because they know how much money they're about to make on that $2 billion. They're going to make that money back first month, probably.
That's going, man.
They're going to recoup that money within the first month.
So, damn, you thinking in the first month they're going to get that $2 billion back?
Bro, do you know how many people play GTA?
I know. I mean, if you said 2-3 months, damn, you might be right.
Do you know? And if that online is ready, mind you, in-game purchases, all the cosmetics, the dead.
They about to milk this.
If base game is 200, let's say let's meet in the middle. Let's say base game is 150, and they're gonna do. Look, they're gonna do at least $1 million to $2 million, out the gate on sales. Like our first week they're platinum in the first week. Million, maybe 2, maybe 3, more than that. Who knows? And then when you get to the online and people start paying for them in-game cosmetics, all that currency, all the stuff that they make the extra, all the modes, they're gonna, by the time it's the month, maybe the second month, they're recouping all the money they put into that game.
Damn. Yeah. I mean, I can't say you wrong, but now that I'm thinking about it, man,
you gotta think about it, man. The hype train and the hype machine for this game is so crazy.
Wow. Yeah.
Everybody, and the FOMO of this game is going to be the FOMO for this game is going to be crazy, because everybody's like, you ain't on GTA 6. Everybody, Everybody needs to. The way that they're hyping it, people are saying, "Oh, I'm taking off work. I got my girl pregnant, so I can be on maternity leave. So this game, or
not I got my girl pregnant.
I saw that stuff. People say I got my girl pregnant at this. They was mad. They got their girl pregnant to come out on May, so now they gotta wait until. But what I'm saying is, people are structuring their lives.
I got my girl pregnant.
People are structuring the future of their livelihoods around the release of this game. That's how deep this is. So
yeah, people are definitely like, you know, man, I got to make sure I stay alive for this.
Right.
For this,
they're trying to survive. They're not staying alive because I want to be lit. I want to stay alive so I can play this game. That's how.
Yeah.
Do you know how the how deep into the psyche a game has to be for you? That's why I think.
Yeah, that's why I think the price. I mean, it's gonna be people who complain about the price. Like, say, for example, say if it is out the gate $119.99, they're going. People gonna still pay. People gonna complain. They're gonna be like, God damn, man, why this shit? But they gonna still get it because they want to play that game that much.
Okay,
now you gonna have someone that's gonna stand firm. That's gonna be like, man, I'll wait for it to hit the sale. I'm not spending on 120. But then you got a lot that's gonna be like 120. Take my money. They're gonna be like, take my money now.
When them pre-orders open, bro. When they unleash them pre-orders, it's gonna be nasty. It's gonna be.
Yeah, I forgot about that.
They might make half their money back off just pre-orders.
Just off the pre-orders, bro.
Just off the pre-orders. Like when they release that pre-order link, bro, it's going to crash the site.
Look at Flalo said, I have a pending 2-week PTO for GTA 6 release.
See? Bro, I'm telling you, bro, it's wild. No other game has got this kind of power over people's livelihoods, bro. They are taking PTO, earned time off, to play this game. It's crazy. So you're not going to tell me they're not about to make... This is going to be the most profitable game probably of all time. Of all time.
Of all time?
So, yeah, we're upset that GTA 6 is, again, pushed back. Let me tell you right now. My son is 9 years old. He wasn't even alive. Listen, he wasn't even alive when GTA 5 came out. When I'm dropping my kid off at school, he's sitting me, Dad, they just pushed back GTA 6 again. First of all, you've never played GTA a day in your life. He has never played any GTA, but he is excited for GTA 6. How crazy is that? I've never let that boy play a minute of any Grand Theft Auto, but he is excited for the release of Grand Theft Auto 6 because of how much hype this game has. And he wasn't even alive when the last one came out. You mean to tell me that this game ain't about to go crazy?
It's probably gonna break records. I mean, hell, look, didn't the trailer for it had the most views in like a 24-hour span or something like that?
Yep, broke YouTube records for a trailer.
Yeah, for a trailer, bro. For a trailer.
King Karma, he don't know nothing. He just know GTA 6 is about to be like the. I wish I'm like, bro, what do you know about GTA 6? He's like, because he's a gamer, but I've never let him play GTA 6 because he's 9 years old. I'm like, bro, you're not playing that, but. Not until you're a little older, but the fact that he knows about it, and he's like, Dad, are you gonna get it? Because are you gonna get it? He's more excited about it than me, and he's never played it before. I'm like, bruh, this game is something different. This game is something different.
Yeah, bro.
Like straight up.
Yeah, bro. It is. It's a whole nother beast.
So when it comes out, I kind of want to just sit back and watch. See what happens, because I know it's going to be something that we've never seen before. Something we've never seen before is going to happen. So the question is, now, do they stick to this date now? Are we really going to get it in November, or are they going to push it back again to 2027? What's the over-under? Put a parlay in. Over-under.
I would say it's going to come out because, for one, it's right next to Black Friday. Mm-hmm. So just think of all the... Just think of all the killer deals and stuff, sales they're going to have around that. What? No, what?
Idea.
What? I'm saying.
I don't mean to cut you off. What if they're doing this PS6?
PS6 dropping by fall?
What if they...
No.
What if Sony pulls a move?
What if they release this with PS6?
What if Sony made the call and said, Rockstar, we got PS6 dropping next year. Wait. We want to drop it alongside. We want to make this the console seller. Now PS6s is flying. They're gonna still drop it for PS5, of course, but it's PS6s if they do it, because they've been talking a lot about PS6. We already technically that's the timeline for the new system. It sucks for us, but technically 2027 is. We're at 5 years.
Yeah,
we're at 5 years, right? So that will be year 6, maybe.
Yep.
But you never know.
Yep.
You remember, because they've been talking a lot about PS6, and I heard news that they said that the PS6 really isn't going to have any real leap in like visuals or graphics or whatever it is. It's going to be more lean to like AI and all the other stuff. So who's to say that's not a play from Sony? Maybe Sony's making this move instead of Rockstar. I didn't think about that until now. Because you're right. You said holiday, or it could just be.
Yeah.
It could be. I'm just speculating. I'm just speculating. But if not, I hope we still get this game November 19th of 2026. And Lord willing, I hope we're all still here to play it.
The PS6 is a stretch, but I mean, I see what you're saying. Yeah. I see what you're saying, but
it's a long shot, but it's possible.
Yeah, it's a long.
Because why?
Yeah. You Fantastic Four that motherfucker, boy.
I sure did. But here's the thing: like, why a whole year from now, and it's literally the 19th, right before Black Friday and the holiday sales, like right before holiday season, or they just want to pad their Q4 stats, their Q4 numbers. They could do that instead of
probably.
Yeah, they want to maybe that. I think this might be more of a Sony call than a Rockstar call. Now I'm thinking about it, because this might be, hey, they, like I said, they got investors, they got all these other things. Maybe it's gonna make the stock look really good at the end of the year. We get a nice little bump in the stock for GTA 6 and the holiday season and the sales and stuff like that, and it's gonna look good to investors. I feel like this is what this is. I feel like this has nothing to do with the actual development of the game. I feel like the game could, if they wanted to, the game could come out in May. But this is a business thing. Now I'm thinking about it.
Ah, man, we gotta see, man. I mean, I think at this point because they had us with an exact date, right? What was they didn't say like around November. They hit us with an exact date, like November, 19th, 2026?
Yeah.
I think at this point it's kind of like, okay, y'all got a full freaking year to get this shit ready.
A year and 8 days. A year and 8 days from this recording.
Yeah. So then, I think at this point now it definitely needs to come. And then whatever games that plan on dropping, feel sorry for your mother. Because it's GTA 6 coming. And like I said, I saw a video on YouTube where they already kind of talking about some games that's making like some adjustments, coming a little sooner. Or because that's the big dog. That's like the Thanos of the gaming right now, man. Once that motherfucker drop with all the stones, bruh, it's a wrap.
Gonna matter. Nothing is gonna matter. And what's funny is they're still gonna drop right at time for them to still be nominated for like Game Awards and all this other stuff. Which is kind of like wild to me, because like, okay, you're going to drop right before and you're still going to get nominated for like Game of the Year, even though the game wouldn't even be out for a whole month. But they're still going to do it because of GTA 6. So that's
in November?
Bro.
You think so?
If it dropped, I'm pretty sure
if it dropped November 19th and still in the Video Game Awards is going to be like 2 weeks away from that'd be crazy.
Well, no, the Video Game Awards will be still like a month. Like a little bit under a month away. But
just have it for 2027 Video Game Awards, man. That's crazy.
I don't know, bro. We'll see how it goes. But yeah, we'll keep eyes on this, y'all. Again, like I said, there's nothing we can do. We just have to continue to wait, hope, and wish that this game does come to existence, because we've been waiting for 13 years, bro. 3 generations. Okay? We done had kids and marriages. Right. And gray hairs and bad marriages and all things in between, and we still ain't got this game, bruh.
Yeah, that's crazy, bruh. That is crazy.
Wow, bro. So, but we'll see what happens. But right now, November 19th, 2026 is where we get GTA 6 as of now. But sticking to Sony, Because I was rumbling about the PS6, which may or may not happen, but we're still in the PS5 generation, B. And news just broke today that PS5, you know, Sony usually does well with console sales, but they just had a new milestone that they wanted to acknowledge or let us know about today. And PS5 has now officially outsold every single Xbox console that's ever released. Petty.
Petty.
They said we outsold anything that you dropped. Our current console has outsold all them motherfuckers. So PS5 is now up to 84.2 million copies sold. PS5, sorry, PS5. So 82.5 million PS5s have been sold after shifting an additional 3.9 units during a 3-month period of between ending September 30th. That's a slight increase to 3.8 million PS5 units sold during the same quarter last year, but an impressive result given of the console that actually gone up to the course of the generation. Okay, so basically what they're saying is, even though we've got a bump up in price over the past 3 months, they've seen a huge spike in sales still, and we still got the holiday season to go. So that's good for PS5, and I think now because PS5 is now actually attainable, and because initially out the gate you couldn't get one. It was
which is crazy that they still did numbers. The fact that it was so tough.
But it was all those bots and scammers, buying up all of them in bulk and then trying to resell them. So they still got those numbers. But now, with them being more readily available to actual gamers and people who want to play the games, I mean, 84.2 million units sold is really good, and they're still on track. So I'm pretty safe to say that they're going to hit the 100 million mark before this generation is fully done and out the door. But what's crazy is they've officially outsold the biggest selling Xbox console, which was as of date the Xbox 360.
360, right? Yeah.
Which had at 84 million units sold worldwide. So it's at 84. So they just eclipsed the 360, which was Xbox's biggest selling and probably still will be their biggest selling console of all time, because Xbox is not doing too well at all. So
I wonder how that Ally, that Xbox the handheld, I wonder how that's doing.
Yeah,
the ROG, yeah.
It ain't selling 84 million, I'll tell you that.
Damn.
I know it ain't gonna hit on 84 million. But it seems like those 84 million consoles sold into retailers were eventually sold through customers. That's probably sold an additional 1 million or so in the 10 years after the announcement. This is from Microsoft. So basically, they're just kind of going over the sales figures of between the 360 and the PS5, because those are the two that are pretty much as close as far as numbers wise. But it's just very interesting to see that this number is here, because even in the state of the world, I mean, it's very rough right now in the economy. The dollar don't go as far as it used to. People rent and bills and food and all these other stuff is crazy high. And still within all that, and with the tariffs and things like that, the price of things like the video games have gone up, consoles have gone up, and they're still selling these units, and they're probably going to still get some good sales going into this holiday season. And the fact that they've now outsold Xbox's biggest console today, that's crazy. It's just, Xbox is just not looking good right now. Microsoft or Xbox, and it's like, mind you, the 360 was what, 4 generations ago? 4 generations ago? And
3 generations ago.
3 generations ago. And Xbox hasn't really made a console that's been touted as highly as the 360, which is a problem, because the last few Xboxes have been lackluster or subpar, or nobody kind of really cares about them, especially this current generation of Xbox. Like, nobody really checking for Xbox like that, and it's their fault. They don't produce good quality games.
I'm about to say IPs. Is it because they don't got a good IP?
Yeah, they're selling off their IPs to everybody else. They don't have any IPs that they want to hold on to. The games that we were expecting are gone into we've been ghosted or gone into limbo. Like, I haven't heard anything about this new Gears of War game that was supposed to happen Lord knows how long ago. The Halo has been pretty much pawned off to PlayStation and everybody else. Their biggest IP to date, because now they're releasing Halo on PlayStation. Game Pass is going up in price, which was their bread and butter for like affordability. The consoles themselves are going up in price, and nobody wants to buy them initially. Now you're raising the price on them, so it's not looking good. And then on top of this, you're being outsold by your other two competitors. Obviously, Nintendo's outselling them both, but Nintendo and Sony are outselling you like crazy. What are you gonna do to change course? And you just released this handheld system that may be getting some good reviews, but sales wise, I don't think it's not gonna reach Switch numbers as for handhelds. So what does Xbox do in this situation, B? Like, how do they turn things around and get back on track to being one of the big three like they should be, and not just, the laughing stock of the industry right now?
First of all, they need to, which I know they probably won't because the capitalist country, they need to go back down on the pricing for Game Pass. That'll be a start. That'll be somewhat of a start. You know what I'm saying? If you can just still get Game Pass for the price it was before you went up another, up to what's that, 30 a month now? Yeah, that's crazy. So I think that will be for starters. Mm-hmm. I don't know how they can get better IPs, because like you just mentioned, they shipping away they go-to IPs and Halo, and they're putting Gears of War on there, and Forza Horizon is already on PlayStation. So I don't know if they just come with some better IPs. I feel like PlayStation is killing the IP game, or they just kind of just give up on console and just go strictly just stay with the PC world, I guess. You know what I'm saying? I don't know. But it's kind of hard to see what Xbox is going to do. But I think the diehard Xbox fans, they're going to still play Xbox. Like Tyler, shout out to Tyler. I think she's still going to be an Xbox player, regardless of all the news and all the stuff that's going on with Xbox. She's still going to play her Xbox. She's not giving up on Xbox. So you're going to have some diehard Xbox that's going to still be there. It's just the president is a woman too. I think it's a black woman. So I hate to see Xbox, kind of struggling like this, because I'm rooting for the system. I'm rooting for it. So
me too. I want them to turn it around, because I feel like, one, Xbox has more money than all these other companies for the most part, because it's Microsoft. Microsoft has gobbles of Googles of money of all kinds. So it's not even a financial thing. It's just but it's like they need to make better decisions. Like, I get it, capitalist country, we want to make money and stuff like that, but if you're not providing, this is gaming we're talking about, you need to provide a level of enjoyability that your consumer and your customer finds redeeming enough to want to stick with your company and your product. So if I buy an Xbox, I should want to be able to enjoy playing that Xbox. Like, I have my Xbox that I have not turned on in Lord knows how long, because there's no reason for me to want to play it. And then the only reason I did get it for the Game Pass service, you've increased the price. You've increased the price. You don't add enough stuff there for me to really care. There's a gamer here too, but the price point that you had it for was made sense. Now it doesn't. It doesn't make sense, and you don't own these games. So at any point, once you stop that subscription, you don't have those games no more. It's not like if you just went out and bought it, it's like that's it. You don't got it no more. So you just pretty much, it's a glorified rental system. So if the price isn't low enough to make sense of it, then why are we doing it? And then they're still saying, oh, we still want to do consoles, we still want to be in the hardware game, but it doesn't seem like they really want to try that hard to really keep people wanting to really buy it. And then I just don't understand them selling off their IPs or licensing out their IPs to competitors when you're not doing well on your end. Like, unless it's like you want to lean to that and you want to just lean into that 100%, which I don't think they do. But it's like, why is Halo on PlayStation? That should not be. And I get it. It's crazy. But Halo, you will never see Mario on PlayStation ever. Bruh. You will never see. You will never see Mario on a PlayStation.
But Nintendo gangsters hell anyway though, so we ain't gonna never see
of course.
Nintendo gangsters.
They're the mafia. They're the Yakuza. But
they are the mafia, bro.
But also, even though we're seeing it on PC is a different thing. But I'm talking about when it comes to console wars, you're never gonna see God of War on Xbox. They got PC, but like we're talking just within the console realm. I doubt they're gonna say, hey, we're gonna release the next God of War on Xbox. I could be wrong, but it's like, and then when they do give these games on PC, they're old. They already made their money, so they're like, okay, I guess we'll give that to y'all now because we've already made our money. I just don't. I don't know. I don't know where we're going with this, but and we ended up in this conversation with Xbox. But the point is, like, PlayStation, they're still selling units. They're doing well. They're outselling Xbox. Everybody can sell Xbox.
They got dope IPs.
They got the IPs. They have. They keep things, fun. Like I said, games exciting. They give you good. Like I said, their PlayStation Store is pretty good, especially when it comes to like deals and sales. They're pretty good. You can get a good, like, if you wait a little bit, they'll give you a decent deal for a game. They don't try to, like, I mean, of course you got your PlayStation Plus that you need to have, but it's like they're not up and down crazy on the prices, and where you feel like you're not getting nothing for it. And it's just like, I don't know, man. I just want Xbox to do better because I know they can, and it's just like they're just making like it's just one thing after the other with them. Never no good news for the folks over at Xbox. I want some good news. So. But yeah, that's what it is. Sony gets another dub over at Xbox, but we'll see how things go in the future. But yeah, it ain't looking too good right now. But talking about let's talk about that mafia and the Yakuza. Because Nintendo, look, Nintendo ain't got nothing to worry about. They stay making their money. They stay doing their thing. They stay selling them consoles.
They in their own world, bro. They ain't even worrying about
them little niggas. They ain't worried about them little petty niggas. But they are worried about Black Friday because they just dropped their Black Friday deals. Y'all, look, we know Black Friday's approaching. Holiday season is here. And today, Nintendo announced its holiday offers for Black Friday and Cyber Monday. So any people who've been looking forward to something from Nintendo, whether it might be a console or a game or whatever it is, listen up. We're going to put you on, all right? So first things first. I'm looking forward to this one because your boy has yet to get the Switch 2 because I was hoping Nintendo was going to come through for your boy, and they low-key might have. So Nintendo will be releasing their Nintendo Switch 2 plus the Mario Kart World Bundle, the one that came out initially when the system released. They're going to drop it for the holiday season at a $50 discount. So usually that's $499.99. It's going to be $449.99 where you get the Switch 2 and Mario Kart World, which is, mind you, is an $80 game. You're getting both those for $450. Not bad. That's not bad. So if you ain't got one, keep an eye out on that. And I'm pretty sure they're gonna have that sold directly from Nintendo as well as all the major retailers.
Yep.
So make sure you look out for it. So that's probably where I'm gonna get my Switch 2 right there. I'm gonna get that bundle because I got a copy.
And I got mine right on Best Buy, bro. I just went on Best Buy. It was just.
Yeah,
I was like, damn.
And Nintendo says they have plenty of stock. They made sure that we shouldn't have to worry about not being able to find a Switch 2 this season. They said that they've already got they've already done enough shipping of units for us to be able to be okay this holiday season. So I don't think we're gonna have to worry about finding one. You might have to go to one different store or not, but you shouldn't have too much trouble getting a hold of a Switch 2, and that's a good deal. So and again, they got Donkey Kong Bonanza out right now. You can still play the Switch 2 version of Tears of the Kingdom if you never played that. The new Pokemon game's out. Kirby Air Riders and Metroid Prime 4 are on the way. Of course, Mario Kart World. So yeah, they're starting to fill out with some games here and there. Of course, Hades 2 is also out. I'm gonna definitely be on that. So if you want to get that, keep an eye out on the Nintendo site. These are going to be this is going to begin on, I believe the 23rd. So November 23rd, be on the lookout for these deals to officially drop. They're also going to be doing some deals on Switch games. So Princess Peach Showtime, Donkey Kong Returns, Luigi's Mansion, Kirby Return to Dreamland, Paper Mario, Splatoon 3. So a lot of these games are going to be discounted down. So if any of those games that you heard, something that you probably haven't played before, you might want to give a shot. That's a good chance to get that for a deal. Legend of Zelda Echoes of Wisdom and Super Mario Odyssey and Splatoon will get free Nintendo Switch 2 updates. So if you have those games, you can get a free update to your Switch 2 if you have a Switch 2. So that's a good time. Also, anything else? I'm trying to see if I'm thinking. Oh, amiibo figures. If you like your amiibos, select amiibos will also be on sale as well. So get your amiibos. I'm overdue for a new Yoshi amiibo. I gotta see if they got any new Yoshi amiibos out here or any good ones. But yeah, so good deals coming out. Again, my main thing right now is that Switch 2 bundle. That's what I'm looking forward to. But also, they're going to be doing some events with Best Buy and GameStop and Walmart as well for some of their Switch 2 products too. So if you're in a city that they're going to be doing it, I think like in New York and some other cities too, check that out. But the number one thing is the Switch 2 Mario Kart bundle for $449.99. Great deal. And then the discounted on the Switch games. A lot of Switch 1 games that you may have not got that are really good are also going to be on a discount as well. So that's their first, and they've already released some of the deals, I believe, on their site too, some early deals, but these are going to all go in effect going into around the end of November, going into Christmas time. So, yeah.
Yeah, I'm gonna try to hopefully. Well, no, because Metroid don't come out to December, so
right.
It ain't gonna be any Black Friday deals for Metroid. I can't wait. That's the one I'm waiting for too, as well. For my that's one of the main reasons why I caught my Switch 2 was for Metroid. I'm a huge Metroid fan, so
yeah, I feel like Switch 2 is gonna really ramp things up going into 2026.
Yeah, I think so too.
So yeah,
I think so too.
I'm gonna So I've waited long enough. I'm gonna, so I've been trying to put off waiting for it because I was gonna get the Switch 2 probably. I was thinking about getting it last month, but I was like, well, let me just wait and see if they're gonna do something for Black Friday. And yeah, this is good because I want Mario Kart World anyway. So,
but you're getting it. You're gonna get it for your son too, right?
Correct, because I had to get 2 Switch 2s, y'all. Because children. Because I can't pull up with my own, and then he be like, Dad, I got one. Nah, I can't do that because we gonna have a whole thing, Because
he said, Dad, I got one.
So I gotta cop 2 of them. So look, for under a rack, I can get 2 Switch 2s with the Mario Kart. I'm not mad at that.
So you good to go, brother?
Yeah, so I'm gonna do that. And technically, shout out to the place of employment. I got a gang of like gift card money for like a whole bunch of I could put towards anything. So technically, I got enough already to cop one based on
gift card money.
So basically, like whenever I go travel, I get points and all this other stuff. And I can roll it into like actual real money for like Amazon or like Best Buy or whatever it is. So as of now, I already got enough to cop one of these joints right now. So technically, I only got to come out of pocket for one to get 2. Your boy played the system the right way. Yes, sir. We out here.
You said your boy played the system the right way.
Bro, you gotta do what you gotta do out here. I was saving it up for this moment right here. I was saving it up for this moment because I was like, if I got to buy 2 of these, I would have did it. I would have been happy, but I would have did it. But now I only technically got to buy one for my son, and I feel good because I bought it for my son, and the gift is me getting it for free for myself, and I feel good to myself, and it works all over the place. See how we do it? What a scammer!
This man, I know, but this man sound like he is credit card scamming everybody.
I'm not scamming nothing. That's called finding a good place to work at. Hey! Shout out to
that man sound like he is scamming everybody.
Shout out to the place of employment for holding your boy down. Holding your boy down this holiday season. You know what it is.
That man sound like he is scamming the whole Babylon.
Hey, bro, what does it matter? I'm getting the system, bro. Like, we gonna be playing the games. I need to get one too for the culture, for the podcast. It's a business expense. You know what I'm saying? Come on now. Write it off. I'm taxes.
Not for the culture.
Come on. What I look like being out here past 2025 without a Switch 2? Come on now. I'll be musty. Come on.
No, you can't be musty going in. You can't be musty going in 2026,
I can't
bro.
Going to 26 without the Switch 2.
You can't be musty, bro.
That ain't in my demeanor, bro. I gotta do what I gotta do to get out here, So
yeah, you can't be out here musty, bro.
Yeah.
I won't let you be musty like that.
Appreciate that. And also, speaking of more Black Friday deals, they haven't officially released all of them, but but Sony has also started announcing that they're gonna start releasing their Black Friday deals. I feel they have a sale going on right now that lasts until the 21st. I think an 80% off sale. So what I'm thinking is they're going to, I think they said the 23rd ish around. They're gonna release their Black Friday deal. So we're gonna see. I'm pretty sure they're gonna have some PS5 bundles, probably some good games on sale as well. So PlayStation's gonna definitely come around with some Black Friday deals. Xbox most likely will too. I don't know if anybody cares. Steam, definitely. Steam's gonna be coming. So like whatever you play.
Steam gonna be trying. They're gonna be trying to come with some fire.
Oh yeah. So make sure you keep an eye out. Whatever method of gaming that you do or play, make sure you keep an eye out so you can get a good deal. If you're looking for a new console or maybe a new controller or a game or whatever it is, or just kind of a little bit of everything, this will be the best time. Even though the sales don't hit like they used to, still save you some money. Look, saving anything is better than saving nothing. I'll say that.
Yeah, that's facts. I agree.
Oh yeah,
I 1,000% agree with that.
Oh yeah. And one more thing before we get to our questions. Sony, going back to Sony, they did a state of play in Japan only today, as of this recording. It was the Japan state of play, and they announced some new games that were down the pipeline. So there wasn't really much of anything that I saw that really was like, oh, I can't wait to really talk about that. Aside from more info on Marvel Token, the Marvel fighting game from Arc System Works. This game looks amazing. The more I see it, the more I want to play it. They have a beta that's going to be coming out, a closed beta. I signed up. I hope I get accepted. I never get accepted to the beta. I ain't been accepted to a beta since shit. Damn, when was the last beta?
Yeah, I'm about to say, when last time you got accepted in the beta?
They never accept me for no betas, bro. I think the last beta I got accepted for, was it Fighters? I think it was either Dragon Ball Fighters or it was.
This man don't even remember.
Nah, it was Dragon Ball Fighters. That was the last beta I got accepted to. I didn't get accepted to, well, I got invited to the Mortal Kombat 11 event, so that's kind of not really, because it was like not a beta, but it was like I got to play the game early, but I was physically there. But other than that, I didn't get accepted to the Street Fighter beta. I didn't get accepted to the latest Mortal Kombat beta. I didn't get accepted to the Tekken beta. They don't fuck with me, bro. None of these companies fuck with me no more, bro. I don't know what happened, bro. I used to be in there. Damn.
Yeah, because then you get invited to some Mortal Kombat. You got invited to some Mortal Kombat stuff.
The pandemic, bro. They changed, bro. They changed. They got all weird. Also, the people got fired. A lot of people.
He said they changed.
All my connects got fired or let go too. So I ain't got it like that no more.
Oh, there you go. That dig your reason right there.
Yeah, bro. They look. I can't make the same phone calls I used to be able to make, bro. So it is what it is. That's how it is. But man, I was like, I do hope I get accepted to this beta because this game looks really, really dope. Again, like it's like Dragon Ball Fighters meets Marvel vs. Capcom, with just amazing visuals and style. So like, again, I'm a fighting game dude. I haven't really sunk my teeth on a fighting game in a minute, y'all. So I'm looking forward to this one to really kind of get my chops back up because I've really been kind of like chilling on fighting games since Mortal Kombat 1, to be honest. And yeah, it'll be good to get back into the saddle on a new fighter. So let's see if I get into this beta. If not, the game does come out not too long from now, and I got it on the wish list, so I'm looking forward to it. But that's pretty much all I saw. And then I think there's also for you another Elden Ring expansion. I think the Night Rain for Forsaken Hollows.
Night Rain expansion. Yeah.
Yeah, so this is the first official DLC for Elden Ring Night Rain for Forsaken Hollows. That's going to come out on December 4th. So for my Elden Ring folk, hey, you got some new content coming up next month, right before Christmas. So make sure you check that out, get that DLC going. They also announced Fatal Frame 2, which was a remake. Gran Turismo 7 has the DLC. Trying to see. Of course, Marvel Token. That's pretty much it.
Yeah, that Gran Turismo. Yeah. That Gran Turismo 7. What else? It was another one.
Dragon Quest 7. We got a revamp. A game called Broken Lore Unfollow / Broken Lore Sin. It's like a psychological horror game, anthology game. And then also, so there's 2 Broken Lore games, and then Blaze Blue, Entropy Effect. So it's like a spin-off of the Blaze Blue series, which is a fighting game, but this is like a story style. It's kind of a different spin on it. And they also announced too some new stuff for hardware as well as some they have a monitor. I don't know if this is just going to be in Japan, but they have a monitor now that they made for PlayStation that has like a hook on it that you can like charge your controller. They have a new speaker system that goes along with their PlayStation handheld peripheral. So yeah, a lot.
Really?
Yeah. So some little things that they announced, but again, this was a Japan only showcase. So I don't know if it's all going to be available here in the States, but or I'm pretty sure eventually it will. But yeah, you can go ahead and check it out. It came out as of this recording today on the 11th. But yeah, so a lot of new stuff that they're gearing up for, especially going into the holiday season. But yeah, that's pretty much it for news and topics. But yeah, we had a pretty busy week and a half.
Yeah. It's been pretty active. I'm not mad at it.
Yeah.
We gearing towards the end of the year, and we're gonna have lists coming up, and we got the video game awards that's gonna be dropping pretty soon. So I'm really curious to see. I forgot when they're gonna like announce like the nominations and stuff, like when stuff gonna be nominated for what. So that's gonna be fun. I'm pretty sure we're gonna talk about that.
Yeah,
man.
Hold on, Diogen, what did we forget? What? Please enlighten us, because we be forgetting stuff. Is there something that we missed over that needs to be?
We ain't perfect.
We ain't perfect. That's why we need the streets. The streets will tell us. All right.
We ain't perfect. What we miss?
I know there was something about EA like shut down some servers for.
Okay, Christian said nomination should be this week. He said nomination should be this week.
Coming up. Yeah, so that's what I was gonna try to focus on next week's podcast. The nominations. That's one of the Amazon basically closing all their studios. They should have did that. Nobody playing no Amazon games. Yeah, EA shutting down the studios. Yeah. And it's sold for the Saudi and look. So yeah, I said the EA shut. I know they shut down four games, four games in their studios. But I didn't know it was because of the because I know the Saudi deal, but I know it's because of the Saudi deal.
Because wasn't NBA Street made by EA?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, we ain't never getting none of those. I know people was talking because this is another like NBA Street game that's coming out. It's kind of similar. It's kind of like
something about that. Yeah.
You saw it? I forgot what it was called though, but yeah, it's supposed to bring back that feeling of NBA Street, but I'm like, I don't know.
Yeah, we'll see.
But so I wonder how Madden game is gonna be. Are they still they pretty much putting all their eggs in Madden pretty much?
So big though, but Madden's so big.
That's what I'm saying.
I think it's gonna be they're not gonna touch. I think they're only gonna worry about games that they feel probably don't bring in enough revenue or money, because Madden is the football game. Like there's no other game.
Yeah, I'm about to
so
say,
they can't take away. They can't do anything to Madden because there's no competitors. So they have the monopoly on football. So I don't know. I don't think that has to do, or they're gonna affect that in any way or form.
He had the run. That's what it's called. Yep.
Yeah, but any other games where it's like, okay, we're not really making a lot of money, or this
FC. I think they soccer is killing it. FC. I think FC's killing it. Ain't
football. Yeah, formerly FIFA. Yeah, definitely.
Mm-hmm.
So like, I think FC and Madden are pretty safe. Like honestly, anything else, we'll see. But yeah, EA is just look they getting that Arab money. Where the Brussels rhymes,
Oh my God. Not Arab money. Not you bringing that up.
I had to say
that horrible. That God horrible song, bro. Oh my God.
That song was not good at all, bro. Hey, bro.
Not good at all.
We need to forget about the Ron Browse era at some point, bro. That whole era was just, bro. I don't know how he got through. I do not know how he got through.
Because of Ether, because of Nas Ether. That's why. That's how he got his foot in the door.
I mean, when he started talking, bro.
It does.
When he started
does.
Nah, bro, that was
I'm just saying, but
when he started
I'm just saying that's why he got in the door.
When he started speaking, that's when it got bad, bro.
I'm saying that's why he got in the door though.
Hey, yeah, that's true. Dang, you gotta blame Nas for this, bro.
That's why he got his foot in the door, bro. He said, "Damn, we gotta blame Nas for this, bro."
Nas' fault, bro. Dang, this is all Nas' fault. Damn. Hey.
Yeah, man. Nas let you down, bro. Nas let you down. That's exactly why.
That's wild. But no,
I know.
So, but look, the Saudis are buying up so much stuff, like in all aspects and stuff like that. Because I mean, they got money upon money, so it's like they got their hands in almost any and every industry in the world. You know, it's just it's like, so gaming, of course, was gonna be on their radar at some point. So yeah, and look, they be making offers that nobody's gonna refuse. They got mega fuck you money. They wipe their ass with money that would change our lives today. Like,
and that mega fuck you money. Jesus Christ.
It ain't even regular, it's mega. It's like from the mountaintop fuck you. Money.
Not from the mountain, bro. From the mountaintop,
bro. They got so much money, bro. Like, you look, bro. They just look. They don't even have to. Man, I ain't even into it, bro. It ain't fair sometimes how much money some people be having, bro. Like, straight up. Bro.
No, that's real. That's why we shouldn't have billionaires.
That's true. No person should have that much wealth, bro. With how things are and how people are, man. Like living on the street and stuff like that. And you got people here who just got way more than they can spend or even have. But it is what it is. The world we live in. But yeah, all right, y'all. So hop in. Let's get to these Q&As. If anybody wants to hop in the pod question queue, ask a question. You know what it is. Go ahead. Now's your time. I
know Christian been in the chat, so I'm pretty sure he might end up popping up in here.
Oh, you done put him on the spot. He got to now. You done put the man on blast now.
I mean, I did put him on blast. I'm sorry. He
was like, Christian, bring your ass in here. I know you showing up.
I'm sorry. He probably didn't feel like it.
I know you outside. He probably didn't. Waiting. That's what you said.
He probably didn't feel like it either. So that's my fault. My bad, Christian. I'm not. He probably at work too.
He always at work.
He might be at work.
Look, that job don't got nothing to do with what he be doing. He the big dog over there. He the boss man over there.
He might be. He might be at work. Yeah, he might be at work. He probably gonna be
over there, bro. Christian, man, he top dog over there. He can answer whatever calls he wants. See, look. He ain't got answer to nobody. Here you go, right here. Krishna, tell him you ain't got to answer to nobody. You the big dog over there.
He's like, I don't know about all that.
See, y'all messing up my shit over here, bro. Be going on and everything. Y'all messing my shit up.
What you talking about? Hey,
Granddad, it's your fault, Granddad. It's your fault.
I heard you the man over there.
It's both y'all's fault, man.
I heard you the man over there. I heard everything gotta go through you. That's what I heard.
How's it my fault? What I do?
By affiliation, because you're right here next to me.
How's it my fault, brother? I didn't do nothing.
What's good, brother? How you doing, man? How you doing?
I'm just out here living life. Christian, what's up, man?
Living life. How y'all doing tonight?
Hey, man.
Feeling great, man. Feeling great, man. You know, trying. You know, missing my dog, man. I had to put my boxer down. I had for 12 years. Yeah, Cassie, man, had to put her down. So you know, it's. I'm maintaining.
Yeah, it's always tough losing a pet. It's always tough.
Yeah, man. They like family, man.
They are. Sure.
They like family.
So before I get into my question, I got actually a very interesting scenario if y'all want to play. One for each of you.
All right.
Okay.
All right. So the way this scenario goes, the game is called Rules and Consequences. I will each give you a scenario, just a little bit of snippet information, and I will ask you, do you want to hear the rules? Do you want to hear the consequences?
Okay.
All right.
I think I got it.
Okay.
So, so I'm going to start with first, Granddad.
Okay.
Here we go. Granddad, the man of 1,000 legends, from the land of 1,000 worlds.
Hey, I like that.
No matter what he does, he always puts in 1,000 effort.
True. That's true.
But now a whole bunch of portals have opened up, and now it's time for his land is under assault. So what will he do with its 1,000 years of experience? Rules or consequences?
So my actions have opened up 1,000 portals.
Mm-hmm.
Where
You're bad as hell, man.
Okay,
You're bad.
okay, but are these portals to alternate like worlds or universes?
That's kind of you gotta push. What do you want? You want the rules?
See,
Or do you want the consequences?
I'm thinking if I say rules, then I gotta find a way to abide by these portals. But I know the consequences is definitely got to be something coming out of that portal that I might not want to come out of that portal, and I gotta find a way to stop that or stop because I might fuck up the world and everybody gonna hate me. But fuck it, we ball consequences.
He said, "Fuck it, we ball."
All right, he wants the consequences.
We here. We already here. What happened?
With 1,000 years of experience and 1,000 years of everything you've gathered, somehow, some way, always come out on the top by the smidge of your teeth. Always.
Sounds like me.
We don't know how. We don't know why.
Hey,
but somehow he always comes out on top.
Me either. I always find a way. The one thing I'm gonna do is find a way.
All right.
This man
you
is bad as hell. This man is bad.
Here we go. BZ.
Okay. I'm here.
The man of dreams, the man of legends, puts his art on everything, always searching for the next big thing. One day he wakes up and there's a smell, a fragrance, can't put his finger on. That fragrance takes him to somewhere he don't know. Rules or consequences?
I'm gonna go rules.
Rules.
Yes.
The fragrance takes you to a door, and on the other side of that door, you must choose between what you love most and what you love least.
Okay, I'm gonna go with that. I'm gonna open that door.
Right. Now, here's part 2 of the scenario. If you want to, you can choose to hear the other part of your answer. If you do that, you must take the other person's other side. So for example, you, BZ, if you want to learn what the consequences is, then you must take Granddad's consequences. And for you, Granddad, if you want to know what the rules are, you must take rules.
Curious.
So it's an added boom onto what you want. So that it's your choice.
I mean, I know what the consequences on my end. I barely make it through. So whatever, how bad it get, I know that at the end of the day, I'm gonna be all right. However, I am curious on what my rules are.
Yeah, that's why I said rules first, because I want to know what was my rules.
I'm willing to swap. I'm willing to switch to the rules if B's willing to go for the consequences.
And what happened if I get consequences again?
So like I said, if you get consequences, then you must add on. So for example, Granddad's consequences that no matter what, he comes out on top. That means whatever your consequences are, you have to add on Granddad's to it. So it's an extra boom. And the same thing goes for B. Same thing goes for Granddad with rules. He has to add his rules to yours.
Okay, so yeah, I want rules. I'm still gonna go with rules.
So you're sticking with rules, Granddad. Are you still sticking with consequences, or you want rules?
You know what? I made my choice.
Look at him. Look at. Yeah, go ahead. Consequences. I know he's about to say.
I know I'm gonna be all right. Now,
I know you gotta say that.
So you're sticking with consequences.
Yeah, I might regret it.
Yep. He is. Okay. All right. Well, then that's fine. Y'all don't have to hear the other side of the coin. So I'll make it out on.
Hey, look.
Do you want to?
We survived.
But do you want a little glimpse?
Yeah, I want a glimpse. Yes.
Yeah, sure, why not?
I want the glimpse.
Easy for you. Your glimpse is on the, like I said, the other side of the door is what you love most and what you love least. So,
Okay.
what you love most in the world, you must give it up for what you love least in the world.
But consequences.
With the consequences. So therefore,
Do I have
whatever
to?
you give, whatever that means, whatever you give up, you gonna hate it because you got to make the hard choice of by the skin of your teeth of what you give up, and it's gonna hurt you.
Really?
Yep. Because you gotta think about it. What are you willing? So whatever you open up on that door might be something you love most, might be something to open up. But every time you do it,
It's
you're
a
giving up
possibility.
something.
Okay, I'm about to say it's a possibility that's gonna be something I love though.
Yep. But here's the thing: every time you open up that door, whatever you give up, you might not get back.
Mm.
This is a lot to take in.
That is.
And that's gonna hurt you.
Yeah, that is. I don't want to be hurt, so I'm gonna stick with my rules. I'm gonna stick with the rules because I don't want to be hurt. I don't want to have to make them decisions.
So for you, Granddad, for you already had your consequences. So for your rules were every portal that opens up, you must choose the opponent that you want to face, or you must choose the game that you want to play. But you can't have both.
But it's 1,000 portals, right?
Yep. So 1,000 portals means 1,000 different things. So it could be games, it could be music, it could be sports, it could be anything. But you can own, but whatever portal you walk through, you must either choose your opponent, who is a champion, or the game that, or whatever event that you think you are the best at. But you can only choose one. So that ties in with Beezy. Basically, you can't have your cake, you need it too.
I think I must stick with
If I have my cake, what's the point of having the cake if I can't eat it?
That's what I said.
Because that seems 1,000 portals, and then but even though I have to choose, I know just statistically, there's even though you're saying consequences, I'm gonna find a way to get through it by the skin of my teeth. I don't know if I'm.
But it's gonna be painful.
I don't know if I'm willing to risk 1,000 times going through either a fight or a competition or a game with the best of that person. 1,000 times is wild, and then it's always different. So I think I'm gonna stick with these consequences.
Dang.
Because at least I know at the end of that.
You're brave.
Yeah, at least I know at the end of that I'm gonna make it through. Because I don't know in the moment, like going through that, I don't know if I would be able to go through it 1,000 times. But I know the consequences says at the end of it all, I'm gonna make it through no matter what. So yeah.
You just gonna Kendrick Lamar that thing, huh?
I sure am.
Sure am. For shits and giggles, I'm gonna give you mine that somebody gave to me. This is a game that me and some friends we came up with. Like, you know what? Hypothetically, let's do some stuff like that. Mm-hmm. So I'm gonna give you mine. So mine's was, I am in the valley of the technology. One of the greatest streamers of all time. Fans adore me. Haters want to kill me. But at the end of the day, everything always works out all right. Mm-hmm. So I had to choose between rules and consequences. So
which one you pick?
So I chose rules because I was like, I don't even want to know what the person that was asking me this question was like. I don't even want to know what your consequences are. I was like, rules. So he said, each day that I stream is a different theme, and on that theme, I must carry out whatever the rule is, no matter what. So I was like, that just piqued me. There's like, it's like the rules. You got some statistics rules. I want to know what my consequences are because I want to know what I'm walking into. I had to take somebody else's boom. So somebody else's boom, the consequences of their boom was have to lose a majority. I was like, okay, I'll go with it. So my consequences were basically each day to go with the theme. So the day that we did this was Wednesday, and Wednesday was I must play my favorite game or whatever I'm best at. And since I took off somebody else's boom,
you say your favorite game or whatever you broke up for a second. What'd you say?
Or whatever my favorite game is or whatever I'm best with.
Okay.
I must play that game. And because of the boom and the rules, must lose a majority. I like if we weren't if we weren't face to face at that time, I probably would have hit him. I was like, I was like, bro, that's heart rate gutting. Like, you got to play your game or your favorite game, and you got to lose by majority every win. Like, know how much that coach.
Yeah, that's foul.
Yeah.
I'm like, I thought about like, I'm thinking about B. Like, what got to, a division or definitely on those days. And he got to lose by majority.
Yeah.
I was like,
yeah, no,
ain't no way he could take that.
No, yeah, nope.
I was like,
can't do it.
I told him, I was like, yeah, when we have this, you better hope my turn don't never come around. Because I'm gonna have something for you. I was like, bro, that's foul. Like that was almost like a low blow, bro. It's like, like anybody want to give up what they love most, be a loser. Like, this ain't no Space Jam.
Right, exactly.
Like, but yeah, that was, we do that every now and then, come up with like little crazy scenarios, and we just read them out to each other. It's like, you know what, we've been doing that for a couple months, and that's now become one of our major themes that we do. So we're probably gonna have like a Christmas version of that. And I was like, oh shit, y'all little creepy minds, y'all about to come up with some weird crap. It's like, but. So my question for tonight is, as we continue to talk about all the delays from GTA 6 and everything that's going on, we know, the price tag and everything is going to be up. So my question is, let's say GTA 6 does come out, does everything right, makes all of his money back and everything. The content is there. Let's say, content is there, but they don't give you as much. Do we think like the internet is going to erupt because there's not as much online content on there? Let's say 50% of what we have now in GTA 5. You think that's going to be enough for people to erupt and say, where's the rest of the game?
I'm going to say it again, like I said earlier. If that game isn't 100% complete with every single thing that we want out the gate, it's a fail. Because it's been too long. There's no reason they should release that game partially finished for anything, especially with all the footage by. There's at this point,
absolutely no way.
There should be nothing missing from that game, unless it's an actual legitimate DLC down the line. But we're talking base game and story should be fully completed, and online should be up and running and ready to go, at the very least. And that's all I'm gonna say right there with that. Because if not, it's a fail.
Yeah, it's definitely a fail.
They're gonna still make their money, but as far as like making sure the customers or the us as players are happy, we're not gonna be happy if it's half-assed on the online or if it's half-assed on the story or the game itself. If anything feels half-assed, we're gonna complain because we're like, what was y'all doing all this time? Why it took us this long and it still feels like it's not ready or done or finished? So that leads us to believe that, that's going to leave a bad taste in some people's mouth. Yeah, people are still going to buy it and play it. And of course, they'll patch it and update it. But we shouldn't even go through that. It should be blowing numbers out of the water. It should be getting 5-star reviews across the board. This game should be touted as one of the greatest releases and games ever made and worth the wait. That's what they need to be aiming for. They need to be shooting for the moon.
They better. They better, bro, because I'm with you, Grant. If this game not with all this pushback, we should have online stuff ready. They should have everything ready. We shouldn't have. It shouldn't be no hiccups with this game, in my opinion. Like if you pushing it back, how many times did they push this back?
4.
This is the 5th pushback.
5th.
That's what I'm saying, bro. Come on, I mean, and then we got to do a year. Like, yeah, nah, bro. This bad boy better be perfect. It better be like damn near perfect and ready to go. Like, nah, of course. Now, you granted they're gonna have some games gonna come out. Maybe the first couple of weeks gonna have some updates, but that's normal. But like, it shouldn't be buggy. The game shouldn't be buggy at all. The online play shouldn't be buggy. I would be highly disappointed if they release this game and they don't have online play from the jump. I'd be disappointed.
So if GTA 6 does not meet expectations, do you think that would be the end of the GTA franchise? Or that's just a bump in the road?
GTA 6 is too big to fail. But it'll just be a smudge on it'll be a stain on its name for not living up to its expectations, but it's too big to fail at this point.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I agree.
Yeah. I mean, I feel the same thing with that too, because, we're 13 years of GTA 5 through 3 generations of console, really and truly make it 4, because GTA 5 is probably going to be available on the PS5 or PS when it comes out. We're not waiting a whole year until GTA comes out. All the content to be there. The game has to be flawless. It has to be smooth. Got to be perfect. Online content. I mean, I don't expect them to have 100% of everything, but at least more than enough content to satisfy people until the next DLC drop or the next big update when they have more of it coming out. I don't expect that you have we're going to have, rocket bikes immediately, 3 different types of tanks, 5 different types of attack choppers. There's more than enough to satisfy us. I'm okay with that.
Yeah. Again, it's gotta be ready. It's like, I want the game to be ready, without any questions. So we'll see. Like I said, all we can do is, see what they do next year. They got a whole year now. So I'm gonna leave it at that. Like, they got a whole year, and if they ain't got it right in that time, then they're not gonna get it right, I don't feel. So they got a whole year to keep working on whatever polish. They said they just gotta polish it. So polishing means it's pretty much done. They just gotta get all the whatever little tweaks they gotta get cleaned up. So basically, if they're just doing cleanup for the full year, then there's no reason why we shouldn't be good. So that's where I'm at with it. But we just gotta wait and see. That's all we can do is wait and see. And as long as we're all here next year, a year from now, we're gonna be sitting here having another conversation, seeing if it lives up to the hype.
Yep.
I'm in full agreement.
All right. Well, Christian, we appreciate you, brother, coming through. Dope question, and also dope scenario that you put us in right there. Very, very different. But also made us think about it. Consequences all day. But yeah, we appreciate you as always coming through. And we might see you next week for a little DEW. You never know.
Yep. Yep.
And
DEW.
And it might be a little perfect time. And we'll talk about it. I ain't gonna say too much about it right now, but next week, look, it might be the situation. Survivor Series War Games is coming up, and we might have to talk a little bit about that next week. So tune in for that, but we appreciate it. Turn
Problem.
Y'all gonna hate her still. You stay hating. All right, appreciate it.
We're gonna bring him over to the dark side sooner or later.
We ain't.
It just takes time.
I ain't even gonna try. He ain't. He can stay over there. All right, Christian. We appreciate you, bro.
Appreciate you, Christian.
Peace out.
Peace.
Peace.
All right, y'all. So that's gonna do it for our Q&A. Shout out to Christian once again, and shout out to y'all for being here. Again, a little bit of an untraditional format since we didn't record last week. So this is gonna just be one big episode. It'll drop on Friday, like usually for the audio people who listen to audio. So you'll hear the entire episode in one shot. But then we'll be back to our 2-part episodes like usual, starting next Tuesday. Again, B will be out. I'll be here. And as you can probably guess, we might be doing a little bit of a DW takeover. You know, it's been a minute. Why not? Why the fuck not? If you like it, you like it. If you don't, you're a hater. You're a hater. But other than that, I got nothing else to say. B, it's on you, my man. Hey.
All right, man. So, oh yeah, before we get out of here, Granddad, is anything they need to check out? Anything they need to look out for? Anything of?
I mean,
what's going on?
I mean, I got ideas. I got ideas. Mm-hmm. Things might be brewing. I'm trying to get a few things squared away on the life side of things first. But let's just say I got an idea. An idea has been formed, and let's just say if all goes well, 2026 might be a little fun for y'all. Let's just say that.
This man is about to shut down the whole world. You hear me?
Huh?
I'm just saying, man.
I don't know.
But yeah, man. For those watching, this Friday, I'm aiming for Friday around 6:30 ish, 7 o'clock. I'm gonna be playing beats, just playing beats that I've been working on all year. I've been trying to. Of course, life situation stuff been happening. Getting a new house with the wife and everything. I've been on my making a beat a day. Mm-hmm. So my folder is like close to 200 out of 365. So I still got some work to do. I don't know if I'm gonna quite necessarily get to 365, but I'm gonna still keep pumping them out. I'm gonna keep pumping out as many beats as I can until we get to December 31st, and I'm gonna see what I'm gonna finally end up cranking out. But this Friday stream is gonna be just playing. I'm gonna start from day one. I'm playing each beat every day that I've been working on. So I don't know if I'm gonna go through the whole. What was I? I'm at like 190 something, I think. No, I think I'm at 202. Woo. So yeah, 202 beats, bro. But yeah, I don't know. However, if I get through those in that hour and a half, 2 hour stream, then yeah. But I'm gonna be playing beats, so make sure y'all come through on my Twitch channel, twitch.tv/BZ430. So yeah, if you come through, come listen up. Let me know what y'all think of the joints that's playing or whatever. Just gonna kick it. That's all.
Yeah. Should be a good time.
Yep.
Should be a good time.
Yeah.
I try to swing by, see what the fuck going on. You know how it is.
But yeah, man. But as always, man.
Speaking of beats, I know who we gonna raid.
Okay.
I know who we gonna raid.
Okay.
But go ahead.
All right. Oh yeah, real quick. Oh yeah, just want to say thank y'all for listening. Thank you guys for watching. We will see y'all next week. Might see Granddad next week for a special DEW episode. So if you're a big fan of wrestling, be sure to tune in for that on here on this channel as well. And we will see y'all when we see y'all. Peace.
Peace out, y'all.